Hong Kong's regulatory authority has given the green light to the in-kind creation model for Bitcoin and Ether exchange-traded funds, ETFs, a notable departure from the cash creation method favored in the United States. This move positions Hong Kong as the latest jurisdiction to embrace spot ETFs for Bitcoin and Ether, with at least 3 local issuers receiving regulatory nods. The Securities and Futures Commission (SFC) of Hong Kong granted conditional approval for its inaugural spot BTC and ETH ETFs on April 15th, as per Reuters. Notably, several offshore Chinese asset managers, including the Hong Kong branches of Harvest Fund Management, Bocera Asset Management, and China Asset Management, are poised to introduce their spot Bitcoin and Ether ETFs in the near future. OSL Digital Securities, a licensed digital asset platform based in Hong Kong, is set to serve as the sub-custodian for at least one of these issuers, China AMC. Reports indicate that Harvest and Bocera, 2 of the aforementioned asset managers, secured conditional approvals from the SFC, paving the way for the launch of the respective ETFs. On the other hand, China AMC's Hong Kong unit announced regulatory clearance to offer virtual asset management services and is actively developing spot ETFs for BTC and ETH. When assessing ETF applications, Hong Kong Securities Regulator issues conditional authorization letters if the application broadly meets its criteria, subject to fulfilling various conditions such as fee payments, document filings, and obtaining listing approval from the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Bocera's Bitcoin and Ether ETFs, developed in collaboration with Hashkey Capital, based in Hong Kong, will adopt the in-kind creation model. This approach enables the issuance of new ETF shares using Bitcoin and Ether, contrasting the cash-based redemption model used in the United States. Currently, spot Bitcoin ETFs in the US rely on the cash-based model, as per the preference of local securities regulators. Bocera emphasized that the introduction of virtual asset spot ETFs not only expands investment horizons for investors, but also strengthens Hong Kong's position as a global financial hub and a center for virtual assets. Meanwhile, China AMC is preparing to launch spot and Ether ETF trading in partnership with OSL. Following the SFC's approval, the Hong Kong Stock Exchange is anticipated to finalize listing procedures and other necessary arrangements within approximately 2 weeks.